actually follow them. Huh? They're going this way. Are they going off duty or are they?
We can always.
Attention, il y a des véhicules de police qui vont passer.
Est-ce qu'on peut aller là-bas sur la porte?
De l'autre côté, oui, ça m'en va. Faites attention, il y a une voiture.
Merci.
Yeah, but we have to wait till these guys know.
Tomorrow, just come through the gates, city, and let's just get in there.
Want to head back this way?
I think they might be on the church group or something. There, there's a bunch of. Want to just check that out with the scenery, anyways?
Yeah. Bunch of riot cops in a park. I'm not sure why. What do they need shields for? I think I'm lost here.
For the worst. That can be imaginable.
Oh, there's an undercover cop. Dressed as a protester. Very nice. How you guys doing? 18 people here watching. Just so you know, I'm live streaming. There is a protest going on, but they've remained pretty limited with information. They're not sharing their information where they're going or anything like that. So they've just said that sporadic disruptions will happen all day. And we came across this park where all these police are. Not really sure why. This over here is a legislation building, and protesters are said to disrupt this area. There's also a park behind me that is full of riot cops. How did I know he was an undercover cop? He flashed a badge to, and he went behind the police line. This is as close as any civilian can get, and he went behind the police line, so he was dressed like a protester, conveniently. So we'll keep an eye out for him later in case he causes any problems. We know how they like to sometimes do that. Just thought I'd go live just in case anything happens, and you know, I'm here to cover what's going on. Today's been pretty quiet. This morning there were disruptions. They were blocking the highway that delegates were leaving to go to the G7. They blocked the highway briefly for 15 minutes and then ended up lighting a couch on fire, but then was disrupted. Yes, it is beautiful weather. Today is like a perfect day. It's not too hot and the sun's out. It's not raining, which is a huge bonus. I think we're on the opposite side of a protest. I think there's a protest going on in that park because, I mean, there's a guy on a bike in there, and they're containing the protesters inside, which is never a good sign. Yeah. I think. What's that? Yeah. I'm thinking there's people in there that they've kettled in there that they're not letting in, they're not letting anyone else in, or they're not letting anyone out. I think that's what's going on. 'Cause yeah. We are gonna have a walk around just to see.
Normalement, pendant le fait que tu es sortir, ils sont là. En ce moment, non, ils sont bloqués.
Le seul moyen, je pense, c'est de faire le tour des caméras et de rentrer par la fenêtre.
Ouais, puis même là, je pense qu'ils bloqueraient rendu là.
So they can't get out, right?
Yeah. So you want to try to get another angle?
Yeah.
On va essayer.
C'est bon?
Ouais,
Merci.
Passez une bonne journée. Merci pour
Bonne journée.
le renseignement.
So
Yes.
there's protesters down in there, right? That's what he said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Around the bell sign. Why don't we try to go?
Down here.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys heard that. There's protesters down the bottom of the hill there. And
On the other side is what he said. There's a building apparently with a bell sign, and they're around there. We're not sure if it's all blocked in, but that's where we're gonna go check.
all right.
And sorry you had to hear my friend.
Hey, it's better than I can do.
Maybe we just go see an angle and then see where we want to go.
Oops.
Sorry.
So as a protester, this is never a scenario. We're gonna sneak in here. Shh. Yoink. And we're in. Oh, they got canine units. There's a few protesters sitting on the grass there. Way over there. They're completely surrounded. There's police up on that hill over there. They're all up on this side. So these guys in here are completely surrounded. Oh, they mean business, you guys. So from what I can gather, these people up here on the hill are protesters, and they are completely surrounded. There's police up on the hill over there, and over here they are completely surrounded in this park by police. It's a standoff, if you will. I don't know if there is another way out, but I noticed some protesters are using their phones to text, maybe help to get out. Sorry about the wind, guys. I hear dogs. They're sending the dogs, actually. I can hear him barking and running after protesters. They have canine units that were brought in with the 3,000 police officers from across Canada for the G7. There's more police here than protesters, I'd say. I think things will probably escalate tonight. Here's one protester that looks like a few of them are being searched and maybe arrested. We'll see. These guys here in the vests are to make sure that the protesters' rights aren't violated. Let's see if this guy gets arrested. They were press. Those guys are press. They have press passes. So they were just let go out of the pig pen, so to speak. Protesters are still up on the hill there, having a standoff with police. I'm not sure if there's another way out. If you're just joining them in Quebec City for the G7 protests, there's a whole bunch of protesters up there on the hill. I'm not sure if you can see them. I'm zooming in with a whole bunch of riot cops surrounding them. up on the hill here, I don't think that there is another way out for protesters to leave. So they're literally in a pig pen. The cops go up all the way. See those little dots? Those are cops. And all the way down to this entrance of this park. So the only way out, from what I can tell, is through this police line. And there's a nice little doggy. Nice doggy. This here behind me is a legislation building, I believe. Oh, it's a museum. Plains of Abraham Museum, that's what it is. Not legislation building. That's across the street. So we're just hanging out in the park with some Riot cops. Thanks for joining. Oh, this protester is gonna try and leave. Let's see what happens. Or their media. Is occupying a park illegal, or?
We may have targeted them because of the damage from this morning.
Oh, true.
And now they have them cornered, but again, I was kind of saying, why didn't they do that at picnic?
Right. Yeah. Man, hours ago we were literally sitting in a park while the protesters were eating lunch. Not one cop to be found. And now they're in this park, and now all of a sudden, this is the outcome. Got a police helicopter and looks like media way up there. So yeah, literally having a standoff between protesters and police. They're way up on that hill over there. There's a space open. Look, they're littering. The police just littered. Yeah, pick that up. That's right, pick it up. Don't litter.
Ouais, ok, ça c'est ça.
On va les diriger vers la sortie.
Ok, merci pour tellement.
Translation.
So they'll let the media out, but they won't let anybody else in. So
Right.
if you're up there already, they'll let you in.
Okay.
It's kind of going around.
Is there another way?
I don't know.
That looks like a long way if we go that way. Like around there.
Yeah. Well, why don't I give it a shot, and if I get anyone, I'll text you. I don't think I will. So.
They have dogs up there. I imagine, because they were using the sound cannons earlier, I imagine they'll be using those soon. Hmm?
Probably wait till dark.
Oh, they got a guy with a megaphone. Here, come over here.
That's video.
Police.
Oh, okay.
They're saying to, I'll let you listen. Just got told off. They know I'm tough. They know I'm tough. I'll let you listen in here.
On vous invite également à garder les trottoirs. Merci de votre collaboration. Au nom du service de police de la Ville de Québec, nous vous invitons à quitter les plaines par le stationnement du musée des plaines d'Abraham. On vous invite également à garder les trottoirs. Merci de votre collaboration. Au nom du service de police de la Ville de Québec, nous vous invitons à quitter les plaines par le stationnement du musée des plaines d'Abraham. On vous invite également à garder les trottoirs. Merci de votre collaboration.
Translation?
Something about keeping to the sidewalks. And merci de la collaboration. Thank you for your support. Actually, they're coming down now.
Yeah, protesters are starting to come down now.
I think they were saying. Monsieur, c'est quoi la traduction en anglais? Okay. Are you allowing safe passage for the protesters? All right, merci.
So if they're letting protesters out safely, why are there police here? I don't get it.
It could be a trap.
It's a trap. Protesters are starting to exit the park now. Police say they're just going to let them leave peacefully, but we'll see what happens.
Et voilà tout le monde, encore aucune violence des manifestants, aucun bruit des manifestants. Là,
C'est terminé. Les policiers qui ont demandé aux manifestants de quitter les plaines d'Abraham. Ils ont dit qu'ils pouvaient le faire
Recap, they had the protesters surrounded up on that hill there, surrounded, and now they've let them come out peacefully. Makes no sense to me, and now they're banging their war drums again. Not really sure what the point of this is. This is your Canadian taxpayers' money at work here. Keeping the park safe. And now all of a sudden you can enter the park, so. I don't really know what the point of this entire thing is here. Why the police had the park surrounded. These people do not look violent at all. They might drink soy, but they don't really look violent to me. Do you want to walk with them for a bit? See where they end up? It's a camera. How are you guys doing? Alright, I think I'm going to shut off my stream now, actually. We've been going for half an hour now. If anything eventful happens, I'll go back live. I'm going to charge my battery, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks!